What's up, guys? Today I am going to go over 6 organic money making social media activities that you should be doing every single day. For those of you guys who are in my $7 program or my Lean on Laurel program, this daily checklist is it is probably something that you've seen a lot of times, but I see so many people who don't really execute this. And here's a fun fact. This is the exact same sheet that I used whenever I was still working my 9 to 5. I was still working in TV whenever I started my business. And so I didn't have all day to spend on social media. And you shouldn't be spending all day on social media. You should be doing these 6 money-making activities and then going and spending time with your family or doing your hobbies. Like, what is your why behind why you started your business, right? And so I see so many people, they just load up their day and they spend it all on social media, and it gets them further away from the reason that they actually started their business, which was to spend more time doing other things, right? We all have our whys. Me, I like spending all my time with my wife and my dogs. And so I definitely don't want to be on social media all day. And some of you guys are listening to this video right now. You probably might be still working a full-time job, and that's okay. I did not quit my full-time job until my income from my business far exceeded my income from my job. Everyone says, if you can make 10K a month with your business, you could quit. I don't know why that's the magic number, but that's what it was for me. And these were the things that I did. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go into detail. Okay. I'm not only going to show you guys this checklist, I'm going to show you guys examples, and we're going to dig deeper, because a lot of people look at this checklist and they're like, I'm doing it. And then when I go to actually look at it, it's either they don't understand the right way to do it, or they're just half-assed being lazy. Okay. So we're going to go over this step by step. Okay. Now, the first thing, okay, before we even get into this checklist, the first thing that we want to make sure is that we have our profile optimized. Okay. Now, for this lesson, we're going to be using our Facebook profile, not our business page. You could use your LinkedIn page. This works on LinkedIn. This works on Instagram. You can literally take this strategy and apply it wherever you want to. Okay. So if your audience is on LinkedIn, do this on LinkedIn. Okay. Now, the first thing that you have to do is, I call it the 5-second test. Okay. If I visit your profile right now in the next 5 seconds, will I be able to know exactly what you do and how you can help me? So if we look at mine, right on the page, you can see social media strategist, my cover photo. It's not salesy, but it does tell people what I do. Right here, I run the best $7 ads program for high ticket coaches. Right here, you start scrolling my content. Ooh, here's value. She just did a workshop. I scroll down. Ooh, she just did a video value. Oh, and she's fun. She's got a beach house. She's got a dog. Cool. Like, within 5 seconds, you guys know what I do, how I can help, and you know that I give value, right? And so I know so many people that are just so scared to be who they are, online as they are offline. And that's why I always say, every business owner should definitely utilize their Facebook profile. Okay. If not, that's okay. You're going to miss out on an amazing strategy. And so here's one of the things that I do, because my students are always like, well, how many times a week do I have to post? And so I always recommend the Trinity posting schedule. It's also going to allow you to have a lot of conversations with people, because think about this, my background's in TV, so I'm always going to make television references. And so I think about my Facebook profile as, how would I run an entertaining TV station, right? You can't have all commercials. You can't have all news. You can't have all entertainment. There needs to kind of be a mix of both. And so anytime that I'm doing anything on social media, I'm very, very strategic. And so before we can get into this checklist, I just kind of want to show you guys my Trinity posting schedule, because this is going to keep people engaged over time. Okay. And it's just 3 posts a day. That's it. Okay. Now, total transparency. I've been really sucky at this myself lately because for the last 4 years, my wife just reminded me it's been 4 years since we started our business. And if you go back far enough, you're going to see me do this religiously. But now I have created my audience. And I leverage ads as well. I don't have to do this as much. But if you are just starting out and you are not consistently using your profile in order to convert clients, I highly recommend that you do this on a very consistent. As a matter of fact, whenever I did this, I used to literally go live every single day. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to walk you guys through this checklist, but before we can do the checklist, you have to make sure that your profile is optimized. And so one of the very first posts that I like to do is I ask an engaging question that you can use to start conversations that move people to Messenger. So for instance, on Monday, I posted, can you help me with research for a client? Which is the bigger problem for most of you, getting enough discovery calls or closing the calls I do get. And so you can see 81 people commented. And so what I'm actually using is their answer to send them to more content that I've done and to have a conversation. And we'll get into that a little bit more. As a matter of fact, if you're not familiar with my two-step, I call it the Client Accelerator two-step. Go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/The Laurel Show. Type in the search box here on my channel and just type in two-step. And you're going to see Perfecting the Client Accelerator two-step. This is a public, I just made this video public. This is something that I typically only share with my private students. Of course, there's an ad here. But go ahead and watch this video. It goes in depth. But you can see how I actually use the two-step in order to have conversations, move people to Messenger and sell them, okay, into something. And then notice that the video that I do 2 days later is your goal to book more discovery calls this month. Don't use this funnel. And so I'm basically using the conversations that I'm having in this post in order to do something that's super valuable for people. Okay. Then I'm having more Messenger conversations. I say, want to see a walkthrough of what works when it comes to booking calls, drop a line below and I'll shoot it over in Messenger. And then I send them cheat sheets that look like this. Now, as you can see, this is just a Google Doc. And then it sells them into my $7 program. Okay. And then I have a fun post. That's it. 3 posts a week. Now, whenever I first started, I did this every day. Okay. I went live every day with a ton of value. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Use my Trinity posting schedule. Okay. But we're going to go over a couple of different options in this video today. So let's go over the checklist. Okay. And along the way, I'm going to highlight some of the ways that people do these things wrong, because what I'm going to show you guys today is something that everyone teaches. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people charge thousands of dollars for this information that I'm about to give you guys for free. So if you are thankful for all these free videos, hit that like button, drop a comment below. Would love to hear from you. And as a matter of fact, it helps the YouTube algorithm. So if you're my ideal audience, hit that like button and YouTube will actually find more of you guys to send to this video. So task number 1. Okay. This is a big one. I see so many people do this incorrectly. Okay. So task number 1, because we want to bring traffic to our profile, right? We want to show people that we have very valuable information. Okay. So task number 1, we're going to go to one of our 10 Facebook, LinkedIn groups. This works anyway, where your ideal clients are hanging out. Browse the group's newsfeed and add value to find relevant posts, and then add 10 to 30 new quality members to your friends list. Okay. I did this every single day. Now, here's the thing. Okay. So again, these are the 6 tasks that I did every day. Now, a lot of people mix up add value to find relevant posts. Okay. Here's what I do. I go to the groups where people have likely spent money. So I spend a lot of time in the software groups like Kartra, right? Because, okay, I'm someone who teaches Facebook advertising. And so I like to go to groups where people have likely already invested in their business, right? So a lot of times I'll actually buy low ticket items just to get access to paid groups, right? But there's a lot of free groups out there like Kartra. Like if people are hanging out in the Kartra Facebook group, Kartra is the software that I use to build all my funnels. If people are building funnels, what do they need? Facebook ads. And so the way that I do that, so let's say if I go to the Kartra Facebook group, right? I'll actually show you guys, okay? So what I actually do is I'll go here and I won't just scroll right here because you'll find a lot of stuff that's really not, really not pertaining to you. So what I do is I like to go, like my expertise is in Facebook ads or YouTube ads, right? So I can do Facebook ads, right? And if I click here, I'm going to see all of the questions that have been asked about Facebook ads. Now, I'm going to show you guys something really quick because this is where a lot of people actually go wrong, okay? So people think that they're giving value, okay? So someone asked this question. This was a really good one, okay? And I saw the opportunity to drive traffic to my profile. Remember, I am making sure that my profile is stocked with high value stuff. And so this person asked, has anyone converted their personal Facebook profile into a business profile? Do I lose my personal profile or is it just copied and turns my friends into likes? See how everyone else answered the question? Very short. All these people thought they're giving value, right? They think they're helping. Check how I answered the question. Okay. I said that was a huge part of my success in the beginning. For a few months, I built my friends list with a huge portion being my ideal clients, engaged with them like crazy, right? That's what I'm teaching you guys how to do right now. And I chose this for a reason. So check this out, guys. So then when I had close to 5,000 friends, I merged my profile into a business page. Nothing happens to your profile. It takes all of your friends and adds them as likes on that business page. You can even choose which content you want to copy over. I only chose all of my video content. I then went and made a lookalike audience off of my page followers, and then boom, the best cold audience to launch ads to. I went and then took all of those videos and ran dollar ads to them using all of that lookalike audience. This strategy literally built my business. So you can see the big difference, right, between how everyone else answered the question and how I answered the question. This response right here drove dozens of people to my profile where I was doing posts like this. And so they jumped into the conversation, okay? So if I stop sharing here, because I'm doing posts like this, right? So they jumped into the conversation, okay? Sorry, I forgot to switch back to the other view, but so that's what I do, okay? So I do that for 10 minutes a day, okay? And then I add 10 to 30, of those people as friends, right? Because what's the first thing that people do whenever you add them as a friend? They go to your profile. And again, it all comes back to, are we giving people value? Like anyone who I added as a friend, they weren't mad. They saw the value. Now, like I said, I don't really do a lot of videos anymore, but guys, whenever I was building my business, I did videos every single day, okay? And you're gonna see this, like task number 2, outline a Facebook Live video for you to do tomorrow. And here's one of the hacks that I did. Store your 15 pieces of content exercise on Post-it notes with your headline, promise of value, and CTA written on them, okay? So the 15 pieces of content exercise is something that I teach my private students, but if you go to my YouTube channel, okay, and you just type in 15 right here on this thing, you will see how to create 15 pieces of content in less than 5 minutes. Okay. There's also this video, day 1, how to plan 15 pieces of content in just 5 minutes. I've got this one. I've got tons of videos on my 15 pieces of content exercise. Okay. And then task number 3, spend some time in my newsfeed. So what I would do is I'd go and comment on posts from potential clients who are in my niche. And I did this for 10 minutes. Okay. All of this activity should take you under an hour total. Okay. I did this in the morning. Whenever I would plan my Facebook Live for the following day. And then I'd also go live with the video that I planned. I'd spend time in my news feed. I'd do this. All of this only took an hour a day. Okay. So I'd spend time in my news feed. I'd go and comment. I would go and, spend time in my news feed commenting. And what does that do? Right. Because remember, we added people. And so if I spend time in my news feed commenting, what's going to happen? Those people are going to start getting my content. And what are we doing? High value content. Okay, guys, if you guys are just consistent, if you just do this for 90 days straight, you will see a huge difference in your business, okay? Task number 4, go live with the video you planned yesterday, okay? Now, whenever I go live, okay, I do something that we call value bombs. They're, you could call them companion guides, value bombs, cheat sheets, or whatever. And so anytime that I'm going live, if I go back here, let me go back to my slides here. What I would do is I would see, want the cheat sheet to placing your very first Facebook ad? Let me know. If you look here, right? Headline, promise of value, call to action for a cheat sheet. Look, want the cheat sheet to promote, right? What I would do, okay, is I would want to enhance the experience that my people just had, okay? And so I would send them these cheat sheets, okay? So you could see if I'm teaching how to, the very first Facebook ad, right, is the easiest to place. Drop me a line below if you want the cheat sheet on the step-by-step on how to do that. I put this in a cheat sheet, and then I have my $7 program here. Guys, going live, right? Going live and delivering my cheat sheets. I did this nonstop. This is how I filled up my $7 program. This is also how I filled up my agency. I would give away cheat sheets, and instead of having my $7, so before I created my $7 program and before I had my premium program, I only had my agency. And so I would promote my free strategy call right here, right? Then when my agency was full, I would promote my premium program and so forth, okay? So you could use these to promote whatever. Now, remember, as you're delivering this to the person, you want to have a conversation with them. You don't want to just leave the cheat sheet in their messenger. That will not inspire anyone to have any type of conversation. So again, if you go to my YouTube and you type in 2-step, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to link you guys to these videos below this video. Okay. As soon as I'm done going live, I'm going to link this, but I'm going to link you guys to those videos. But if you perfect that, actually, I should probably do it on some place where you can see it, right? So if we go to my YouTube channel, right? Go to my channel and then go to this little search button, 2-step. It'll look like this, perfecting the client accelerator 2-step. But like I said, I'm actually going to drop it below this video, but that's all I'm doing. And then task number 6, do the resurrection strategy. Okay. Resurrection strategy. It's going to bump your post right back into the newsfeed. So once people are commenting on my post, I wait about a week or 2 weeks, and then I go and I say, did I get everyone the cheat sheet? And then boom, it knocks it right back to the top. Okay. Like if I go right here and I say something like, did everyone enjoy the free training? This is gonna bump this training to the top of the newsfeed. Okay. And so my students and I started calling it the resurrection strategy. And so this is what I did consistently, guys. I started doing this in April of 2018. And by November of 2018, I had filled my agency, I had filled my premium program, and I had already sold 400 people into my $7 program, all by using cheat sheets and having conversations with people in Messenger. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link 2 videos. Okay. I'm going to link the Client Accelerator 2-step video below this video. And I'm also going to link you guys the exercise for my 15 pieces of content. Okay. But guys, if you guys got value out of this, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments, did you enjoy today's free training on the daily checklist? Okay. I'm actually going to link the daily checklist below too. Okay. And if you guys aren't in my $7 program, just go to addcoaching47.com. As a matter of fact, I'll just go addcoaching47.com. It'll show you guys everything that comes with this program, including live support for what I actually just showed you guys. Okay. Oh, I mistyped that. Of course, I misspelled that. Addcoaching47.com. There we go. It includes support for this organic strategy that I just taught you guys, but also for the ads. And if you watch this video, it will show you all of the things that you get inside the program: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google Display, Twitter. You get it all for $7 a month, plus the organic marketing sprint that includes a lot of the things that I just taught you. And of course, we've got lots of success stories. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this. I'm going to link you all the resources at the bottom of this video. You guys have